Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Today we've got something different. So today I'm going to actually review some books that I used while I was studying as a physician associate. So if you are a prospective student or you have actually started the course and wondering which books you should buy, then stay tuned. So I've got a few books with me. I'm just going to show you which ones I have, and then I'm going to go through all of them individually, okay? All right, so these are all the books that I have owned while I was a student and still own now. Okay, so I've got 6 books here that I'm going to talk to you guys about. I will start with the ones maybe I didn't like so much so that I can go through why I didn't like them. So the first one that I got was this one, okay? So this is the book. So it's called Bates Guide to Physical Examinations and History Taking. All right, and it was written by Linus Bickley and Co. So this book I actually got before I started the course. So I got this a few weeks before starting. And to be fair, I actually regret doing that. I should have waited until actually starting the course. The reason being, I mean, it's a great, actually, it does have an online resource as well. So that's a positive for it. This book is more of an OSCE. So when you do your OSCEs, this is the book that will be very helpful. But it's not just an OSCE book, actually, because you can use it for the stuff that you do during the course as well. It's got great pictures. That's for me was my favorite. The fact that the pictures are very clear, fantastic pictures of all the stuff that you would need to know as you are going through your OSCEs. So that's a strong positive for this book. Did I like this book? Not particularly. I didn't use it that much, to be fair. I didn't use it because it's quite a big book, quite a heavy, big book. Look at how thick it is. So it's not a book that you can carry along with you. It's a book that you would use at home and leave it at home. If you are fortunate enough to have it at the library, then maybe you can use it while at the library. But overall, I didn't like this book. I didn't use this book. It would be interesting to know others who maybe have this book if they found it useful as a student. I frankly didn't. But it's, I don't know. I don't know what you think. Comment down below and tell me what you think about this book. If you own this book, would I recommend this book? No, I wouldn't recommend this book. And I don't think most students actually use this book while they were on my course. Even the copy at the library, they didn't use this book. So I would say this was for me, okay? It will be interesting if you don't agree with me on that one. Okay, so the next one I've got here is called Mind Maps for Medical Students. So this one was written by Olivia Smith, and she wrote this while she was a student, from what I understand. It is quite, unlike the other one, this is quite a handy book because you can just put it in your bag, whatever, it's quite handy to have. It's got these mind maps, and it's actually arranged in chapters. So you've got the cardiovascular system, rest. So basically it's arranged in systems. And then you've got these mind maps. So for example, where it tells you the symptoms, the investigations you would take, the medications or treatment plan that you would give for that particular condition. So it is quite a handy book for a very quick reference. I would actually say it's quite useful to take with you when you're going through your placements. This would be helpful. I found it helpful, although I didn't use it as much as I did. I preferred more of the online resources as opposed to the book itself. But this is, I think it's quite handy because it's quite portable. That is definitely my favorite feature with regards to this book. Would I recommend this book? I would recommend it. I think it's quite handy. It's not exhaustive in terms of the details that it gives. I mean, it's only a little book, but it's a very quick reference for someone. Okay. And I have another little book. This one, I loved this book. This one, I loved it. I wish I bought it in my first year. I only got it just a few months before the exam, the national exam. So that's one thing I regret, not having got this earlier than what I did. So, what is this book called? It's the Ultimate Guide to Physician Associate OSCEs. So this is a book that was written by a fellow physician associate. So it would be very appropriate for us physician associate students because it's very specific to us. And we don't often have books that are very PA specific. So let's look inside. So inside this book, it's got different OSCE scenarios. So it talks you through like the general, how to do a focus history, how to do information giving, motivational interviewing, breaking bad news, that kind of stuff. As you can see, I used it quite a lot, even though I got it last minute, really. You know, there are a lot of things highlighted on here. It's very, very, I found it very, very helpful for my OSCEs. So I can't say I would not have passed without it, but I think it did play a very big part in me passing my OSCEs. Okay, so this one is definitely one for the physician associate students out there who want to pass their OSCEs. Okay, and the next one I have is the Zero to Finals Medicine. So they have a few other books as well, not just the medicine book. They've got the pediatrics one as well. And they've got I think they've got the gynae one as well. But this is that's the one that I have. Okay. So this one, I like this book, especially in knowing conditions. Okay, so this one was written by a doctor, Dr. Thomas Watchman. He's got a website as well that you can, and he actually does, he does YouTube videos as well, actually. So, but this was very helpful for knowing the different conditions, again, knowing how they present, what you can do with regards to treatment, what tests you can do. So, again, as you can see, this is another one which was very well highlighted by yours truly. So as evidence that it was quite a useful one for me. Okay, so that's that one. This is okay. And so I've got quite a lot of OSCE books because I personally struggled with the OSCEs as opposed to the written exam. That's just my personal experience. Okay, so the next one is OSCE cases with mark schemes. This is a great one. This one, medical students who use it, physician associate students use it. This one is, again, as the name suggests, it's got case studies of different OSCE cases. It's a very exhaustive book. It's got loads and loads of cases. So my favorite feature with regards to this one is the fact that it's got the mark schemes as well. So you could actually, we used it with my cohort group, with my friends. So we could just do an OSCE case, come up with a case from here and do the mark scheme and everything. The only thing I need to warn you guys is the fact that some of these mark schemes are sort of generic, so I don't know if they are exactly the same as what would be used for our exam. But overall, I would say if you have mastered these cases on here and know how to tackle them, I can almost 100% guarantee that you would do well in your OSCEs. It does have a lot of cases, a lot of cases. So yeah, I didn't do all of these cases. I couldn't go through them, all of them, but it was very, 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 very helpful. So this one was definitely a thumbs up for me. And last but not least is this one. So it's called the OSCE Revision Guide for Medical Students and PAs as well, because I use this one. A lot of PAs, when I say PA, physician associate students, use this one. A lot of people have had this copy. Very user friendly. I like this one. And again, it's got a lot of OSCE cases. My personal experience with OSCEs is it was very helpful using the different books, because they give you different aspects of the OSCEs or what is expected of you with regards to the OSCEs. So this one is, again, it doesn't have that many cases. It just gives you like a template on how to tackle different cases, but it doesn't give you much in terms of the different cases. So for cases, this one was more helpful. What I did like about this one was when it was explaining the procedures, like the gastroscopy, the colonoscopy, the scopes, because it's got a very good table at the back here. I can't go to the page right now, but there's a lovely table at the back which gives you all the different procedures in a table form. So that I found very helpful, and I did very well for that station, and I give this the credit for that. So that's all the books that I used. I would be interested to know what other physician associate students have used, or if there are any medical students, what they have found useful. So yeah, let's keep the dialogue going down below. So this one was a, all right, and this one was a definite, yeah. This one that was, again, fantastic for just general knowledge of conditions. This one was, but very PA specific, because it is a book written for PAs by a PA. This one very handy for your placements. This one is the only one that, this one was for me. Okay, so I do hope you found this very helpful. If you have, then please comment down below, share this with another student, and tell me what you think of it. If you have a different opinion on these books, then let me know as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on another video. Take care. Bye-bye.